Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey, happy Tuesday. Hey everybody. Let me give y'all a minute to come on in the room. This is the Love is Blind reunion special live review. Really, it ain't even a review. It's just me getting into it. If you are watching this on the replay, you do not have to sit through the entire hello situation. You can go ahead and look down below and see that there are chapters and skip ahead to what interests you. But you don't want to miss none of it, okay? Now you can miss the first part, but don't miss the second half. All right, y'all, let me speak to y'all. Thank y'all for joining me on this Tuesday, honey. Hey, Reese's 23. Hey, Sunkissed Desire. Hey, Jennifer Cisco. Hey, Solania. I hope I pronounced that right. Hey, Misunderstood. Hey, Tracy Wilson. Hey, Brooke G. Hey, DB. Hey, Michelle Bird. Hey, Arlene. Hey, Lady D Keys. Hey, Shay E. Hey, L Young. Hey, Boss Lioness. Hey, RLM. Hey, Becca. Hold on, let me go on down. Hey, Pink Honey. Oh, it's your birthday? Child, wait a minute. A short intermission for the birthday of it all. Okay, we got to play some music. It's the birthday. It's the birthday. Hold on. Let's get into it. Happy birthday, Pink Honey! All right, so that was for Pink Honey and Lynette's perspective because she said hers was on October 10th. So happy belated birthday to you and happy birthday to you, Pink Honey. You know, we just had to have a little short dance break real quick. I love a good dance break. Y'all know how I feel about the music of it all. All right, let me get back over here and speak to y'all. So I left off with Pink Honey. Let's see. Please like the live on your way into the building. Normally I don't do it like that, but I be seeing that my likes not liking. So please like it before we get into it, because y'all know we're gonna have a good time. Y'all know we're gonna talk about these people and Kiki if we don't do nothing else. So here we go. Hey, Lenise. Hey, Janine. Hey, Saya. Am I pronouncing it right? Slaya. Hey, Stacy. Hey, She Curves Words. Hey, DJ. Hey, Unapologetically Chris. Hey, Joy B. Smith. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Ileana. Hey, Tracy. Tracy says she gonna catch it on the replay. Honey, gotta get some sleep. Honey, I know that's right. Hey, Yana. Hey, Makeup Addict. Okay, here we go. Let me go on down, honey. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Tawana. Hey, Ivory. Hey, Justika. Hey, AW. Hey, Lady Nay. Hey, Sister Girl Speaks. Hey, A. Is that right? A. Hey, Ren. Hey, Cheshire. Hey, A. Hey, M. Williams. Hey, Kimmy. Hey, my beauty. I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Robin's Kitchen. Hey, Miss April. Hey, Lumel. Hey, Asifa. Hey, Annalisa. Hey, Edwina. Hey, B. Dunn. Hey, Christelle. Hey, Shan. Hey, Shayla. Hey, CC, so pretty, honey. I know that's right. Hey, BP. Hey, Tonisha. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, or is it Tonicia? I'm going to pronounce it both ways just to be sure. Hey, Yana, baby. Hey, Megan. Hey, Marisol. Hey, Valana. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Yoli. Hey, Moni. Hey, Rose. Hey, Sean. Jess. Amazing Dreams. Hey, I'm awake. Child, I'm awake just barely, okay? Barely. Hey, Chauncey. Hey, Janine. Hey, Barry. Hey, Shonda. Hey, Dayana. Hey, Joe Love. Hey, April Flanagan. Hey, Miss Nat. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Cadence or Candace. Hey, A Scott. Hey, Baby Hustler 09. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Leah. Hey, Marvelous. Hey, Holly. Thank y'all for being members. Thank you, Holly, Olympia, aka Ren, Sean. Thank y'all for being members. Happy birthday again, belated birthday again to you, Lynette's Perspective. Hey, Justika. Hey, Darkel. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Trini. Hey, Shy Girl. Hey, Teflon. Hey, Sandra. Hey, T Hutch. Hey, AQ. Hey, Meredith. Hey, Sephora. No, let me go on down. Let me go on down. Let me go on down. Hey, LT Nick. Hey, my wife loves your show. Can we get a shout out? Oh, shout out to y'all. Hey, wife. Hey, wife of LT Nick. We're about to get into the foolishness. All right. So, hello to everybody. Thank y'all for joining me for this live on this Tuesday night. You know, it's a school night and it's a work night. So, we're going to get into it and I'm going to get off. Now, y'all know I always promise that, but I always lie. So, I can't lie tonight. I got to go to bed on time. I got to make sure my kid go to bed on time. Okay. So, y'all got to hold me to keeping my schedule. So, let's just jump right into the mess. Happy birthday to everybody who has had birthdays thus far in October. I played a little music for us to get into it. And let me just say this. When it comes to this reunion, I'm going to talk about it. Everybody on this stage is a trash can. Okay. And I'm going to go by it. I'm going to go get into it one by one. Okay. Nobody, look, there are no good edits as far as I'm concerned. Honey, let's get into this thing. Okay. Let's just get into it. Let's just jump right the hell into it. But before we jump into the reunion, how about we revisit the weddings? Because I did not review episode 10 of Love is Blind. So here we go. So Izzy came twirling in, honey, like Cinderella, seeing dollar signs, dollar bills, y'all. Not knowing he wasn't going to be able to keep that damn glass slipper and that Jeep outside was going to turn into a pumpkin. So, child, he come in, he just skinning and grinning with that bald head glistening. His mom is like, I love you, baby boy. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And Izzy was like, I'm about to come up. You hear me? I'm going to get out of the passenger side of my best friend's ride. So then Stacy came in looking pretty. Let me tell you something. Stacy, I don't know who been doing your makeup, girl, but I love it. That just shows you don't need all of that. You know, the makeup at first was given when we first are little kids, you know, like little girls, and we're playing in our mom's makeup and we just dip our hand in that blush and just rub it on our cheeks. You don't need that. Okay. A soft, subtle look works best for you. You looked stunning on your wedding day. I loved it. Okay. And I love that you said no. Okay. Absolutely not. Moving forward. So Stacey said, no, you're not getting none of my 401k. I'm not about to sleep head to foot. Take that 85-inch and put it on the curb where you belong, because we're not going to be able to do that, honey. You don't know how to get your finances together. The finances are not financing. You're not able to tell me exactly what it is that is wrong. You're talking about you only got $3,500 worth of credit, and I don't even see you with $35. So therefore, and thus and such, you and your plunger, get out of my life. So then she kissed him, or he kissed her, because he was like, let me kiss her and see if maybe I can bring her back. No, it's not working. Stacey said, absolutely not. So then Izzy shows his damn true colors, like the clown that he is. He's like, it just makes me wonder, like, why are you 33 and single and not married? Why are you pretending to be 29 when you're really 39 and single and not married? How about that? How about you can't even get a Capital One credit card at your big grown age, a secured card, an authorized user ID, something, a damn debit card outside of that rush card. How about that? Not you trying to bring her down because she's 33 on this same show that you're on. So clearly you ain't got it together either. Now, Izzy, now, don't make me get you together. Child, talking about this woman 33, why she ain't never been married and why she's single. And why you ain't got no damn credit. Okay? Why you ain't got no credit. Why you ain't got no credit? Izzy, don't play with me now. Don't piss me off. I'm about to play with you. Moving forward. So then we meet the rebel. Okay. Now he like he got a little line up this time. Okay, he done combed that hair. So he's out there and he's waiting on Lydia to come on down the aisle. And Lydia, I think you were scheming a scam and a plot that Todd set up. Because I noticed when you got ready to say them vows, you were like, I do. Yes, my name is Lydia. I said, wait a minute. Now what in the perfect English is happening here? Lydia now. Girl, I ain't never heard you talk that clear, girl. I said, what? Anywho, he sat up there waiting on his bride to be to come on down the aisle, honey, and she couldn't wait. Now, Lydia, you looked very pretty. I have to say that. You did. You made a beautiful bride, a little unhinged, but you did make a beautiful bride. Now, I was sitting here thinking that she was going to say yes because, you know, she wants to hold him and kiss him. So I just knew she was going to say yeah. But then when he said yeah, I said he's saying yeah to spite that sister, child. And that sister was in the audience looking like, I mean, he do look handsome, but he ain't fooling me. So he said, yeah, why not? And okay. And she just looking like, I got him. I got him from the pods. Girl, okay. Child, I ain't got time to play with you. So the two of them lived ever after, honey. I don't know if it's happily or not. Now on to the reunion. Now y'all see how foolish that was? That could have been an email. Y'all could have tacked that onto a tweet. Actually, what y'all could have done after we got through seeing them act a fool on their very last episode on episode 9, you could have just tacked on them weddings. It was only 2. And then we didn't even get the beauty that is the aftermath of the weddings. You know how last season they played I Hope You Dance and we saw all of the couples and the slow motion of it all. They was like, please usher these Houston people on out of here. Lydia, we know you want to hold him, you want to kiss him, and scene. Y'all ain't got to go home, but y'all got to get the hell out of here. That's definitely what they gave Houston. So let's move on to the fashions of the reunion. First up, we have Johnny. Johnny kind of looked like a Disney princess, but she also was giving prom night, 1997. Moving forward. Stacy, baby Stacy got a body for the gods. Do you hear me? Baby Stacy says she been doing that Pilates, honey. Stacy, that makeup, girl. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Girl, you look so good. See, this is what I'm talking about, Stacy. This was that revenge dress. She was trying to show Izzy what she was working with. You know what I'm saying? She was like, look, I'm going to wrap this up here and wrap this around here and give him a little bit of a slit, give him a little leg. Okay, Stacy. For Stacy, I like this. I like it. I thought she pulled it together very nicely. I did. It's not flattering sitting down because it gave you SpongeBob square hips. Like at the top, it was just a square when you were sitting. But standing, baby, you doing it. Okay? You doing it. Then we have the queen bee herself, Miss Aaliyah. I want you to rock the boat, rock the boat, rock the boat, work it in the middle, work the middle. I know that's right, girl. You look good, okay? Look at that up against all that melanin. Baby, Uche could never. Honey, he wouldn't be able to handle that, no way. Girl, you dodged a bullet, okay? Thank God he blew it. Thank God you dodged a bullet, okay? Because you look good. You look well rested. You look loved. Okay. Now, I kind of wish that she would have had a more formal, I don't know. I feel like the hair is casual, but the dress is formal. I wanted like more, maybe you should have put the hair in a bun or something. I don't know. And I really don't like the hoops with it. Take the hoops off. But baby, you're doing it. Okay, you're doing it. Then we have the Mrs. Okay, Lydia. I mean, it ain't bad. Them boobs is flattened out, but I mean, it's not bad. I think she looks nice. Where that ring at though? Y'all see she ain't got that ring on. Child, this is a sham if I ever did see one. Moving forward. Then we have Miss Taylor, baby Taylor. Taylor, you were taking it, honey. When I tell you Taylor was looking like something, baby, Taylor looked like an Oscar. Do you hear me? She looked beautiful. If I had to give best dressed to anyone, it would have been Taylor. From the hair to the makeup to the dress. I mean, she looked all to the good. She looked so good. I was like, okay, Taylor, give it to him, honey. Okay, girl. She just looked so pretty to me. When I saw her, I said, Taylor. And here go Izzy. Honey, he ready to jump over there where Taylor at. Oh, Taylor, you look good. She don't have room for that PlayStation. She ain't got room for it, y'all. She's good. But anyway, honey, you won first place. You look so good. I said, baby, that's the way you stunt on him. That's the way you come back and let Mr. Red, White, and Blue see all that he was missing. But he's such a doofus. He don't know no better anyway. Anywho, all the women looked beautiful. I ain't even put up the men because child, we don't give a damn. All the women looked really nice. Now let's get to the mess. Child, look, we ain't gonna spend too much time on this. These two pretending like they're a happy couple. I'm confused. He looked like he got on one of his daddy suits. This is your granddaddy. He like he got on one of his granddaddy suits, child. And she's sitting up there looking like she's just coming from a gala. It was giving mismatch. But I mean, they say they're a couple. They say they're all right. They say they're happy. But child, they ain't fooling me. We're gonna get more into it in a minute. So they were like, well, you guys are still together, right? And now for me, it was giving performative, it was giving and scene. Especially how they were. Oh, she talks to my mom all the time. Now my mom calls and tells me she loves me because of Lydia. Lydia's made him softer. Lydia's made him. I'm like, okay, Milton, let's get real. The way your mama had that blazer on, honey, sitting up straight, ready to write Lydia all the way the hell up and send her over to HR does not give me that they go get their nails done on Sundays and she braids Lydia's hair. I'm not buying it. Okay. Now I know y'all want to be the YouTube couple to get the, to get the endorsement deals and do all these brand deals and stuff. It's not real to me. It just didn't give real. It's just something about it. It's just something about it. And then they kept holding, like they were holding on to each other for dear life. And every time somebody would say something, they would lean over and kiss. I'm like, what, baby, we got it. And then Milton, you was pissing me off because you was like, I mean, we're the only couple married. Well, that's because you like a certain type and don't think I didn't do no digging. Okay. Y'all know if y'all was over there on Sunday. See, Sunday, my members and patrons, we had a Sunday brunch. We got together and I got to show them exactly what Milton likes. And it is Lydia. Okay. He likes them like that. But y'all, you ain't fooling me. Moving forward. So then we got these two. Another thing I don't care about. Izzy, your whore bag, okay? Because you are bouncing from person to person to person. And I know this might be an unpopular opinion, but the only person up on that stage outside of Aaliyah and Taylor that I was halfway like, okay, was Stacey. And let me tell you why. I think people forgot that Johnny is a manipulator. Yes, Johnny did put on the tears, and yes, Stacey did do team too much. But at the same time, let's just imagine that you're in a situation where the two of you are dating the same guy. Now, I'm not saying nothing about you. It's all good. But every time I turn around, you got something to say about me. Now, Johnny has a lot to say when she thinks that people aren't listening. So the things that she said got back to Stacey. Now, Stacey being, I guess, no nonsense, she was just like, okay, this is what I have to say. But Stacey, girl, I know you want to sound cool or whatever, but what the hell were you talking about? Talking about she want to come at me like I'm a Coca-Cola, like I'm a bottle. Let's pop the top. What? Baby, let's not pop the top, honey. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Come on in, let me out. Baby, now let's pop the top. Oh, honey. Why must y'all be my problem cast? We from Houston. We supposed to stick together. We supposed to stick together. The Houston cast of Married at First Sight, I don't have a problem with none of them people. Even Jose, who was Jose. Even Johnny. But y'all, I just don't understand y'all. Not I'm like a Coca-Cola bottle and you want to come up to me, let's pop the top. When I tell y'all I hollered, because baby, that was so corny to me. I said, baby, not pop the top. That was the stupidest thing I ever heard. Oh, child. Stacey, please, for the love of all things, love is blind. Please shut the hell up. Oh, that was funny to me. I said, Stacey, you are my kind of girl, honey. Now let's pop the top. So anywho, she's sitting over there trying to explain why she was being a B.I. to Johnny. And baby Johnny over there whispering to Chris, who was this season's villain. But before we get into that, Izzy, with his basic self, look at him. Look like he ain't slept in weeks. Now, she said that Izzy felt away. They got back together. Well, not really together, but they got together in about like 2 weeks after she said no. They talked. He was still hurt because she wanted to start over. He wanted to start from that point. She wanted to go all the way back to figure out how can we get you a Capital One card. but he did not want to talk about it. Then he sat on this reunion and said, well, it's not like I owe anything. I don't owe nothing. I just got bad credit. Honey, no credit is bad credit. And if you do in fact have no credit, it's either that or you owe someone something to have bad credit. What? First you said you only owe $3,500. Now you're saying you don't owe anything. You just have bad credit. Izzy, it's a lie and the truth ain't in it. Okay. And then they told some type of story about how the two of them went down to they each had separate dates. They went to this cooking class at this, at this store that has a cooking class in the back of it. I've been there before. I wonder if they went to the same location. Anywho, they went there, they ran into each other. It's like, oh my God. And then all four of them had to cook paella together and it was awkward. Now, what was even more awkward is Johnny was sitting up there looking, how Johnny be looking. And Izzy said that he wanted to apologize to Johnny. Now, he apologizes to Johnny and lets us know that the two of them made out. Johnny, are you freaking kidding me? See, this is why I say everybody on the stage trash. Izzy, you trash from jumping in between Stacey and Johnny. Johnny, you trash for talking trash about Johnny, about Stacey and Izzy, but then going over there and kissing Izzy in the mouth when he damn near ripped you a new one on national television and you cried those tears, had the entire nation in an uproar being Team Johnny over Team Stacey. Then Izzy, you went home and got your rocks off because you were excited that Stacey was going off on Johnny, only for you and Johnny to get back over there and kiss each other in the mouth in the backseat of your Jeep. And Chris, you are a trash can because we find out that this was her birthday weekend. So the weekend that you were defending that amazing person, you took your ass to a wedding out of state, never to return. It's giving Ghostface Killer. So you went ahead and ghosted Johnny, but you were just sitting in front of Izzy saying, she's amazing. And if you don't see she's amazing, I don't know what to tell ya. He is the villain that I didn't see coming. Now, I don't like to take up for people and, go up for people on a Tuesday and then they turn around and play in my face. Chris, you played in my face. I was like, if somebody don't talk about me like Chris talks about me, then I don't want it. And you went right on to another city and state. And she said she never saw you again after that barbecue. Sir, if you didn't want her, why didn't you say so? And then he sits up there and says, well, I didn't say I have a hard time telling people bad news, but, I live with the woman now and I love her. And ma'am, who are you? Please come forward, honey. Do you want a man that just left this woman at the barbecue waiting on the ribs to get done and never returned? Is that what you really want? Okay. And so, Chris, you're trash for that. Milton, you're trash for gaslighting Aaliyah during her segment. Nick and Vanessa, honey, self-explanatory. And Lydia, you're trash for ruining Aaliyah's whole entire experience. And you and Uche ain't fooling me. So therefore, and thus and such, the only one that's halfway decent would be Stacey. And, she said she went off on Johnny because Johnny was saying her things. And, people are forgetting about that. Yeah, she shouldn't have went as hard. And it was giving bully because it's like, girl, she's not even fighting back. So let's just leave it alone. But at the same damn time, Johnny, what were you thinking to go and kiss Izzy after what he said to you? He said that everybody took a poll and the general consensus is that you are a sheep person and you kissed this man. And the reason why y'all all found each other down in these bars is because y'all hanging down in Midtown. Come from down there and y'all wouldn't run into each other. Child, I know exactly where y'all going, honey. And of course, you're going to all run into each other because everybody hangs out in the same damn place because Houston is so large, but everybody thinks they have to be in the same damn place all at the same damn time, every time they go out. So yeah, Chris was cheating the whole time, child, had a girlfriend, and now he lived with her. I said, what? And then he going to look at her and say, I'm sorry. She was like, thank you. Thank you for defending me in that moment. Thank you. Girl, what? So all y'all just sleeping with each other, honey. It's giving high school. Moving forward. Aaliyah and this look that she gave them, baby, that's a mood. Do you hear me? A mood all day long. And what pissed me off, now, Stacey, this is where you pissed me off. Because they were introducing Aaliyah because, they said that Lydia had a relationship with Aaliyah. So they wanted to introduce her. Here goes Stacey. I hope she shows up this time. I wouldn't show up to be around y'all either. The way y'all act, the way y'all all swap spit, the way y'all all get together and lie and talk about each other and do that he say, she say, I wouldn't hang around y'all either. What you mean? You hope she shows up this time? She showed up and looks beautiful while doing so. So Aaliyah comes out. They ask about her time on the show and what happened. And baby Aaliyah said, I would like some answers. I would like to know. And she looked directly. She said, Lydia, I'm speaking directly to you, honey. Please give me an explanation as to how you got on this damn show with Uche. I would like to know. So instead of Lydia answering the question, she starts deflecting and saying, well, yeah, see, I love you and I did the best I could with the information I was given. Lydia, you are not the victim. You are not the victim. We're not going to sit here and act like, oh my gosh, Lydia was in such a hard predicament. She was stuck between a rock and a hard place. No, ma'am. She specifically said to you, I don't want to know anymore. And you kept going. So then she says, well, Lydia didn't respect my boundaries. And I don't like that. I told her that I didn't want her to continue saying certain things. And she continued. Only for Milton. Okay. Only for Milton and his Jerry curl to chime in talking about he knows his wife's character. And he knows this and he knows that. And the bottom line is it was Uche. Uche was prying in my relationship. He didn't respect when I said I didn't want to talk about it because Chris, he respected it, not the cheater. Izzy, he respected it, not the one that want to sleep head to foot with any woman that will have him. Not these two. Uche just didn't respect me. So what I got from that was that Uche and Lydia are the same damn person. He didn't respect you when you said stop, and she didn't respect Aaliyah when she said stop. So for me, why can't you understand where Aaliyah is coming from? Everybody was sitting there looking all crazy. Aaliyah, I could clearly see on her face that she was uncomfortable and that she did not appreciate everybody just glossing over the fact that she had a terrible experience. Milton had enough nerve to say, well, none of us really got what we wanted. Look, we're the only married couple. Baby, that's nothing to phone home about. Okay, it really is not. Now, I don't know what kind of arrangement y'all got. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not buying it. And Lydia, you sat there and lied, talking about, I had no idea that Uche would be there. And if I had my way, then I would definitely not have had him there. Do you remember when you encountered Uche for the first time in the pods? You gave him his full government name, his social security number, and his birthmark, and told him where his mama and them stay. You remember that? And you said, oh my gosh, is this a sign that maybe we should start over? Lydia, let's just keep it real. You would have been okay with any one of these men choosing you. You started damn near breaking down when Izzy said he didn't want to continue, and you had known him for all of 2 seconds. So you want me to believe that you were okay with Uche just going off doing his own thing and y'all not being whatever it is that y'all were being? Okay. Then on top of that, I didn't like the fact that everybody turned to Milton because he had given his dissertation, and baby, he over there speaking his speech. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, Milton, you're so mature. That's not what this is about. Milton, this ain't no damn science lab, okay? You and her ex is why we are here. And Z, which will be Uche, is not damn here to tell us why he decided not to show up and why him and Lydia were at the same place at the same damn time. This is an A and B conversation, so see your way out. Now, I know that ain't no math or arithmetic or whatever the hell it is he be doing, but still, just go away. This is not the science lab. Trying to sit up there and insert yourself in something that had nothing to do with you. The woman was hurt. Her experience was not like everyone else's. She was not afforded that luxury. You want to know why? Because the wife that you're sitting there kissing and rubbing on had enough nerve to make her feel away. And what I also didn't understand is why didn't they address the fact that Aaliyah decided to remove herself from the experiment after Lydia cussed her out? See, we couldn't get that because Uche didn't show up. They glossed right over Aaliyah's feelings, but we spent up 10 minutes on Johnny and Chris cheating on her and ghosting her and skipping states. And we spent 45 minutes on Stacy and Izzy and him not having a damn debit card. We don't care about y'all going to no cooking class and running into each other. We don't give a damn. This was the meat and potatoes of the season. Lydia, you did not get your feet held to the fire. There were more questions that needed answers. You sat up there propped up with Milton holding your back and acting like you didn't do anything wrong. I don't like that. I don't like that. And I felt like more should have been said to you. And I don't like the fact that on the reunion, Aaliyah was trying to get answers. But here y'all go, gaslighting her, making her seem like she crazy. Now, Stacey did turn to her and say, I don't want to feel like, I'm being, because they said, do you think that they should have revealed that they knew each other? Aaliyah said yes, because I would have steered clear of Lydia. I would have given her a chance to process her emotions and I wouldn't have said nothing to her. They all like, no, I don't think they should have said, Lydia, I love, he go, Izzy, I love. So I was like, no, just stay. Izzy, shut up. Okay? Just shut up. It's really nothing else outside of that. Just hush. You give me the major ick. I don't want to hear nothing from you. I really don't. Y'all sitting up here acting like Lydia is the best thing since sliced bread. Her and Uche are both wrong. It's not just him. It's not just her. And let me tell you something. This is what I think. Okay? Because I've been waiting to talk to y'all. What I think is Uche and Lydia both knew that they were coming on this show. But they didn't know. I think they both knew they were in the process, but maybe they didn't know that they were going to make it all the way into the pods. Because, when you go on these shows, you go through several different channels before you actually make it onto the show. So maybe they both knew that they were applying, but they didn't know if the other one was going to make it. And maybe they felt like, okay, if we both go on here, never the two shall meet. Because if we go on a speed date, we'll just play it off or whatever. I don't know about nothing y'all talking about. I don't about nothing y'all selling. You sitting in interviews but won't come on the reunion talking about, well, she was going through my followers and she saw that a casting director was following me, so she followed the casting director. How does that equal both of y'all being on the show? Okay. Well, goodbye and good night. Anywho, Aaliyah is me. I am Aaliyah because my eyes were rolled to the back of my head. I was smacking and talking loud, honey, when I was watching this because how dare y'all? Okay. It just gets, now don't get me wrong. Nick and Vanessa were semi-asking decent questions because Chris was trying to pull a fast one talking about, I always defend people I love. And Vanessa said, well, do you cheat on people you love as well? This man had enough nerve to say, well, yeah. Throw the whole show away. Throw the whole damn show away. Here's a statement from Uche because, he did not show up to the reunion. And everybody's like, let's close the book on Uche. No, we're not going to close the book. Aaliyah did not get the closure that she deserved. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all not going to just, no, we ain't letting it go till we damn want to let it go. So this is what Uche had to say. Unfortunately, I was unable to attend the reunion due to being out of town on a business trip. How convenient. As an entrepreneur, building my company is a big part of my life, and it's taken me 7 years to get to where I am now. My time is finite, and there was an incredible opportunity that I could not risk missing to record a TV show. You took time out of your busy schedule to record when you thought you were leaving there with a woman. However, accountability is important to me. I have watched the reunion, and there are several things that I will be addressing soon. You will not be left without answers. I promise. Uche, baby, save it. Okay? So just save it. Because, the time to talk was Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We don't want to hear it. I don't want to see nothing in your stories that's going to be disappearing in 24 hours. I don't want to see you on another damn podcast. I don't want to see you over there on the Veil Experiment or whatever that man's podcast is where all the Love is Blind people go over there. Nick Veil. I don't want to see you over there because you should have come to the reunion. See, Netflix, one thing I can respect about Married at First Sight is, baby, they're going to show up. Good, bad, or indifferent. The entire cast is going to show up. This is the second season where the villain or the person with the most story has not shown up. Last season, Jackie and Josh, they didn't show up to the reunion. So we were left with Marshall and all his damn facial expressions trying to figure out what in the world was Jackie thinking. That's not fair to us as viewers. Because this is the thing. The show is not being tied up. Y'all are just basically putting on a show and then we get to the reunion and we don't get anything from it. That's like making love, honey, and don't reach the climax. Baby, please get off of me. I don't want none. Honey, I don't want none. Let me tell you something, Netflix. If you do not require these people to come to the reunion, then you should not have a reunion, because a reunion is to answer unanswered questions. And it's also for the viewers to get the answers to some of the things that we may not have seen. Y'all always want to talk about the edit. Well, what you didn't get to see. I don't care what I didn't get to see, because when it was time for you to tell me what it is I didn't see, you didn't show up. And I'm not waiting for no after, no altar. Okay? Because half the time I don't even be watching them. So no. Uche, whatever it is you had to say, you and your hairline, we don't want it. Okay? Forget it. Moving forward. So, baby, then Mr. Red, White, and Blue comes out and hits the couch with Chris the cheater and Johnny the flip-flop. So they all sitting there and they trying to figure out, like, what's wrong with you? Like, and they up there calling him Captain America. Milton was like, there's Captain America. I'm like, Milton, pipe down. So they're all sitting there with him in this red hanky and this blue and white suit. And they're asking why he didn't say a word. And he didn't say a word because he's also trash. He's like, yeah, I didn't say anything because, cameras were in my face. What? Not on a reality TV show. Say it ain't so. JP, now why in the hell would a camera not be in your face? Please just say you weren't attracted to Taylor. And then you say, now you got a woman, honey, I ain't buying it. Ma'am, please come forward. File in the comments or something, because I ain't believing it. It's giving blow up doll. Moving forward. So this is the winning team, honey. This is the winning couch. Look at them. Baby, look at them. Just looking as good as they want to look. Baby, look at them. Look at Taylor. Baby, Taylor is sickening. Do you hear me? Look at Aaliyah. Baby, sitting. Look at that melanin. Baby, Aaliyah's face card never declines. Do you hear me? She don't need no credit card like Izzy. She can use that face card. Baby, that face card never declines. So Taylor is like, really and truly, JP, I don't think that you were attracted to me. He's like, well, no, it's just that, because the cameras was in my face. They said, okay, well, would you normally go out and talk to girls? I don't do that. I send my friend. At your big damn grown age, if you send your partner, yes, I said partner. If you send your partner up to me to say anything on your behalf, I'm going to be as mute as you are. Baby, don't send your friend to me, okay? We are not in our teens. This is not the sock hop. You bring your behind over there and speak to me like the man that you are, okay? Wave your flag and let me know you're in the room. But don't you bring your damn friend over here talking about some, hey, my friend over there, my buddy over there, he's kind of shy. Look at him. He has on the red, white, and blue. Yeah, the short set, the one you wear for 4th of July. I know it's Christmas. But yeah, his name is JP and he likes you. No. JP is giving dweeb. Okay? Taylor, listen, girl. You were sitting pretty. You said you're dating now. Don't worry about JP. Okay? We ain't worried about him. Something wrong with him. Talking about him. I couldn't speak to her because it was too many cameras in the room. Just admit. And then they said, well, do you normally go for people that look like Taylor? Yeah. No, you don't. JP, how did you get on that firefighter squad, honey? I wouldn't want you to come to that damn piece of a home that is burning down because I can't trust you. I'm asking you if all my belongings are okay and you just looking at me. No, ma'am, honey. No, ma'am. Something's just wrong with you, honey. And so therefore, and thus and such, that's that on that. So then they asked them to describe their experience with a song. Izzy used Hot and Cold. No, we will not be using Katy Perry. We will be using No Scrubs by TLC. Okay. Then they asked Lydia. She said Crazy Love by Beyonce. No, it's Please Don't Leave Me by Pink. Okay. You won't let the men go. The men want to leave, but you won't let them leave. So we're going to go with Please Don't Leave Me by my girl Pink. Okay. Then Stacy said, my love don't cost a thing. You was kind of giving them, J-Lo in that dress. You had a little split and everything. Okay. An ode to J-Lo. But yours is going to be Rich Girl by Gwen Stefani. If I was a rich girl, na 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 na, said I have all the money in the world. If I was a wealthy girl. Because on that song, she rich, but she looking for a man. Okay, and all she doesn't have is that man. So we're going to go with Rich Girl by Gwen Stefani and EVE. He going to say, Chris had the unmitigated gall, the audacity, the gumption to say, Quit Playing Games with My Heart by the Backstreet Boys. Now, you know, Nick was probably offended. Like, what about the 98 Degrees songs? Sir, we don't want it. Okay. Christopher, your song is going to be Unfaithful by Rihanna. Okay. We are not going to do no quit playing games. Nobody play no games with your heart. You was the one playing with Johnny. Is he delusional or just halfway crazy? Sir, you were playing games with Johnny. So yours would be Unfaithful by Rihanna. What's wrong with y'all? JP's would be the Star Spangled Banner. Okay, everybody stand up and do whatever you're gonna do. He gonna have enough nerve to put the sound of silence. No, it's the Star Spangled Banner, and you ain't fooling me. Okay, then that's just that on that. And I made sure I made your sides red like you like them. Now, this was funny to me. When I tell y'all I hollered because Taylor said her song would be Silent Night, Merry Christmas from the Temptation. Y'all, when I tell y'all I holler so loud, oh, honey, I really wish I could be serious for just like 2 seconds, y'all. Oh, honey, when I tell y'all I hollered, I said, baby, not Silent Night. Because I started singing, honey, because you know it's the holidays. Taylor, you play all day, girl. Oh, baby, that was so funny to me. I said, baby, not Silent Night. So, anywho, Aaliyah said hers would be Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. I agree. You hit the nail on the head with that one. Johnny said hers would be The One by Taylor Swift. Now, I'm going to let y'all decide what Johnny's song should be, but it's definitely not The One, honey, because you were the one and the two. And if you were the one, ain't no telling what Chris was doing. He would have told the one that he was not trying to be a two with you. And then you had Izzy, who chose Stacy, so that wouldn't make you the one. But then he came back over there to you when Stacy wouldn't let him lay head to foot and put his Jordans at the front door. So I don't know if you're the one, but we'll figure out what you are. Milton said 99 problems, but a chick ain't one. And child, Milton, how much action are you used to getting? Okay, let's just really be real. Now, I'm glad you can put down 99 problems today's date, but what was the song before then? We will also be deciding as a group what Milton's song should be. But Milton, you took a turn. Okay, because when you did that to Aaliyah, I ain't like that. And Milton, your dirt is coming out as well. They all over the TikTok, honey. The receipts are receding. Okay, so you ain't squeaky clean. I know you got that good guy Eddie, but baby, you ain't fooling me. And yeah, that's just that on that. So that's pretty much what went down at the at the reunion. It was giving unanswered questions, it was giving dull, it was giving nothing. You know, there were some moments where I was like, what? Because I was so shocked at Chris, very shocked. But I felt like they were trying to make it an hour because we really didn't have a lot of material. With Uche not showing up and with Lydia lying and with Milton backing up Lydia, you know, that's his wife. So, yeah, you know, you're going to have your wife's back. But let's just be real. Lydia did a lot of things that she was not supposed to do in regards to the relationship that Aaliyah and Uche had. Now, to sum it all up, I don't think that it even matters that Lydia and Uche came there and they were there at the same time, or they were there and supposed to run into each other or whatever. Whatever the case is, it really doesn't matter because Aaliyah, all things worked together for your good. Girl, you didn't want him. Okay, and you even said yourself at the reunion that when you did try to give it another shot, you found out that you were not his type. That's not shocking. You were not his type. I wonder what that is. Shout out to Lydia. And he was also very mean, and his tone was still condescending, and he was still an asswipe. So, like I said, you and Taylor are the winning team. Y'all won, honey. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. And that was the end of what I thought about the reunion. Okay, don't even worry about it. Now let me see what y'all saying over here, child. Let me see what y'all saying. Let's get back into it. I'm sorry, but Stacey was a huge bitch. She was. I'm not gonna debate you, Miss Corley. I love my brown skin. Milton's song, Baby Shark. Not Baby Shark. Oh, honey. Marsha said his song is I Am Not My Hair. Goodbye and good night. As a matter of fact, Marsha, you're blocked. Not Not I am not my hair. Okay, so some people are asking because they don't have the TikTok and they don't know what's going on with Milton. So let me tell y'all what's going on with Milton. Now, y'all know if y'all on the Patreon and y'all know if y'all members. So, anywho, this is all alleged. Okay, for those of you that are listening, let me put my banner up, honey. We don't want no problems. Welcome to the Opinionated Channel. All views expressed are opinions and alleged. If you would like to support my channel, please Cash App $MEASHAIMO. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, y'all, back to the foolishness. Okay, so what went down is on the TikTok streets, they're saying that Milton had a girlfriend right before coming into the pods, who he dumped and said, look, I'm going to go on this show for the fame of it all, but the show is not real. Okay. So whatever you see me do, don't worry about it because it's not real. Okay. So he gets on the show and he's dating, in the pods and everything, ends up marrying Aaliyah. So the girl created an entire TikTok. Y'all, that lady looks just like Lydia. Please, somebody from the Patreon, please vouch for me. I'm not gonna even say the lady's name. The lady looks just like Lydia, just a younger version. Like she could be her little sister. They definitely could be related. Now, I don't know if Papa was a Rolling Stone or what, but that lady looks just like Lydia. Okay, so he definitely has a type. And I kind of knew something was off when he was like, "Will you be my Puerto Rican wife?" And I'm just like, why you got to say that? Why you just can't say, "Can you be my wife?" Like, what is wrong with you? Okay, like y'all starting to get on my nerves. Okay, it's okay to have your preference, but stop acting like, us black women. Why do y'all keep casting these men who don't prefer us? Okay, or even act like they prefer us. But yeah, the two of them look like doppelgangers. The girl is all hurt. She said that Milton told her that it wasn't true and that it's not real and that he was going to come back for her, and baby never did. Now they say that there are burner accounts happening and people are harassing the girl, and child, it's all kinds of stuff. It's all kinds of stuff, child. Just go head over there. Look, even if you got to make a TikTok and don't ever post anything on it, all of the receipts are receipting. Or if you want to know, you can join my Patreon for $1.99, 4 quarters, 10 dimes. 10 dimes. You can join my Patreon or you can become a member. And yeah, child, the tea runneth over. Okay, so Milton, don't think I don't know what's going on. Honey, you over here talking about the Pythagorean theorem or whatever the hell it is, X equals Z and Y. But I know that X that you left behind is speaking her speech all over social media. Okay, it's gonna come out. Y'all know how it does. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, child. 20 nickels. Please tell them. I'm just saying. So yeah, that's what they saying. And they saying that Lydia is now harassing the girl. Now, I don't know that to be true. This is all alleged. Now, the young lady's parents both passed away. And so they're saying that somebody called her and said, "Are you the girl whose parents passed away?" According to this source, Milton was the one that disclosed the information about her parents. The girl is just a really sweet girl. She had to put her page on private on Instagram. It's just all to the bad. Okay, but he definitely had a girlfriend before coming on this show. Another little bit of tea is that apparently Renee and Carter were supposed to go through all the way until the end. I don't know if y'all remember who Renee is. She was shown here, there, and not everywhere, but she was actually on the vacation in Mexico. Y'all remember the scene where the guy was saying that if he had a daughter, he would want her to date someone like JP? That guy right there, that's who she was supposed to marry. But some things went down. So Renee did an interview where she told the interviewer that the reason why her and Carter didn't go through with it is because he brought a girl back to the shared apartment. Now, nobody knew that the girl was in the shared apartment except Izzy and Stacy were outside filming. And they happened to get an eyeful of him being dumb enough to bring somebody that is not his soon-to-be wife back to that shared apartment. And I was like, that is some tea. Now, I can't say the next part, honey, because I don't want my channel to be taken down or whatever. But it's a reason why they did not show their scenes. Okay, and child, just hop on to Google it. But I can't say it over here. It's just bad, child. It's really bad. Christy said, that's why the love experiment is good. We do the picking and choosing. I know that's right. I know that's right. ECM Singh said, maybe that's why Milton's sister was like, this is some fraud-ish. Mm-hmm. That's why that sister was looking how that sister was looking. And now, apparently, according to Lydia, they're now living separately because he got another job in Long Beach. And I'm like, not the LBC, where Snoop Dogg and them be hanging out. Oh, baby. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. VB said Lydia's song is Every Breath You Take by the Police, the stalker song. I like it. I like that. Debbie said, how if they never see each other did he pick a clone? Oh, baby, that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if it was just because of her voice he felt like, but I'm saying, Debbie, I'm telling you, the woman looks just like Lydia. Where my patrons at? Y'all tell Debbie how much that lady looked like Lydia. It looked just like Lydia. Loving Minnie Dino said, but Renee is married now. Yes, she is married now. But child, wait a minute. So she's married now. I'm scrolling on the TikTok, minding my black owned business, but not really, because that's what I be doing all night long to get into people's mess. And I see her and Izzy. Now, mind you, Izzy making his rounds. He just want any old body. He's a scuzz bucket. Okay. And I am so happy that Stacey said no to him because it would have never worked. It just would not have never worked. So, okay. So, he and Stacey were whatever they were. They departed. Then he went over there and tried to get back with Johnny. But Johnny was like, no, it's like the damage has been done. It's not working. So she heartbroken because Chris skipped off into the sunset. He heartbroken because Stacey won't let him use that debit card. And on top of that, he over here on the TikTok with Renee talking about when you end up being best friends, or it was something like that. Now you might be thinking, okay, Misha, he was over there with the TikTok. She married. Now, if my husband saw me hugged up with Izzy, the way Renee was hugged up with Izzy, he would have a problem with that. Like his hand placement, the way they were, I was like, are they a couple? Until I realized that she had gotten married. Now, I don't know if she's still married currently, but yeah, child, it's bad. Dayana said, Uche said in the interview he was initially being recruited for maths, but he didn't want to proceed with the experiment. Can you imagine if Uche and Michaela were matched? Now we would have a show. Baby, Michaela would turn. No, could you imagine if Michaela, Lydia, Uche, and Zach were all casted for that Houston season of Married at First Sight, and Michaela found out that Lydia was Uche's ex? Oh, baby, fade the screen to black. See, they know who to play with. That's what I'm saying. They know who to play with. Definitely a pick me, honey. He just want anybody. Please, please, somebody. Lenny said, I thought that was Michael from last season. No, girl, that is Renee. Go back and look at it. Oh, yep. Don't forget about Chris. Yep, you're right. Chrissy said, haha, that would be too much gaslighting. Oh, it would be a mess. Oh, my God. He does deserve a He does deserve a Michaela. Y'all are so crazy. True crime and TV time. She would turn his every way except loose. Baby, when she got through with him, ooh, child. Oh, baby, that would be good to me. CB said, well, Zach and Lydia would have gotten married. He would have went crazy for her. That's his type. She would have done no wrong in his eyes, sitting up there looking goofy, just like Milton. Mrs. Ward said, Izzy looks so much smaller now. Couch siding and job hunting will give you that look. He does. He looks like a slimmer fit. He was a little bit more like stocky on the season. But yeah, TV will do that to you because when you see yourself on TV, it really does put 10 pounds on you. So I think maybe he probably saw that and, slimmed it down a little bit. Shayna said, Uche definitely didn't belong on maths. We would have been suffering for 8 weeks. Girl, maths is not 8 weeks. You mean 16? Girl, I would have, let me tell you something. If I had to hear Uche talking like he is trying a case every damn single episode when he speaks to his wife, y'all would have been looking for me in the daytime with a flashlight. I would not have been able to do it. I could barely stomach the few episodes he was a part of. I just wouldn't be able to do it. Sean said Michaela would have tore Uche and the entire set to pieces walking around like a wild steer. You see how she pushed Zach down on that bed when Zach was trying to lead that retreat? Ooh, child, it would have been maths gone wild. Do you hear me? Leah said he was buff at first. Yeah, he was. And he slimmed down. I don't know what's going on, honey. He ain't got nowhere to put that TV up. Ileana says, someone said his job is giving MLM. The sky's the limit, but no security. So safe. Listen. And then she said, okay, so there's this like little interview that they were all doing or whatever. And she said, I just couldn't do it. I mean, he has a 1099. There's no security. Not a 1099. Now listen, easy. If you want to pretend to be 29, okay, so that's why you're trying to act like you're irresponsible because you're still in your 20s. I don't buy it. You really need to get yourself together. There is no reason that you're not making plans for the future. I really feel like he's not done playing. He went on this show to find some way to get out of that Airbnb, and that didn't work. And so now I just feel like Izzy is just playing in everybody else's faces. Like, what? Cashapp said, Misha, you were so right about Uche from the jump. Didn't I tell y'all? I tried to told y'all. And, granted, everybody has their different perspectives and everybody has their different, opinions about people. So there are some people that still support Uche. But for me, I don't like it. And I don't like Lydia either. Okay? Throw the whole cast away. Because I just feel like both of them were in cahoots. I cannot quite put my finger on it. But baby, when I figure it out. Because why would you choose to go on a business trip? As an entrepreneur, you make your schedule. If you know you have a previous engagement, you could have Skyped in your sit down, just like Josh and Jackie did. At least they did that. You gave us absolutely nothing. Then you put a statement on Instagram in your stories that deleted in 24 hours. But honey, got to be quicker than that because I showed screenshotted it. You posted that in your stories and you're like, you will have answers. Love Uche. No, that's not how this works. And according to the TikTok, Aaliyah is putting together a documentary. Baby, the people are talking. Okay. The people are talking. Aaliyah said, no, I will not be silenced. And I am here for it. I am here for it because they did not allow her to tell her story. So now she's going to do her own documentary. I said, baby, not a documentary. Oh, baby, this is crazy. Hey, the ATL Diva. Thank you for the super chat. I made it. This season of Love is Blind got pee in it. Girl, it's got more than that. AQ said he's been in the LBC for a year, so they only lived together for 6 months. Probably why it's lasting. Okay. Because I remember my mama told me a long time ago, because my dad is a truck driver. He drives long haul. Okay. So, sometimes they be gone for days and this and that. And they have literally been together since they were in the 10th grade. And one day, I just asked, honey, going on that second failed marriage and whatnot. I said, Mama, how are you doing it? It has been like 50 years. Like, how are you doing it? And she was like, girl, because he don't never be here. She said if he was here, baby, I would have been down at the courthouse. Do you hear me? It's like, because we have space from each other, when we get together, it's that much better. But that is if you're able to make these things work. But what Lydia and Milton are giving me is SK and Raven. As soon as the season wrapped, he went to California. She stayed in Texas. And we see how that went. Now, I don't know, because the people are talking. So I don't know if Milton gonna do whatever it is that Lysandra, thank you for becoming a member. I don't know if she gonna do the same thing if he gonna do the same thing that SK did, but yeah. I'm not sure. Cashmere Dream said Lydia knew Uche wasn't attracted to Aaliyah. That's why she had no problem rubbing their relationship in her face. Girl, you better speak your speech. That's another reason why I can't stand Lydia. You can't tell me she didn't know Uche's type. Oh, yes. And then she tried that stupid stuff. You're me. I see so much of myself in you. No, you don't. No, you don't. And you were happy as hell that things were falling apart. And that's what Aaliyah was trying to get them to understand. If they would have been forthcoming and said, hey, I know somebody from the pods, but we're not going to date each other. We want to explore other people. Then she would have steered clear and not have told Lydia none of her business. Because in the real world, I'm not going to sit with your ex and tell her what's going on in my relationship with you. That's not real life. And I think part of it too is production did kind of orchestrate a little bit of it. Honey. Y'all ain't completely innocent either. Y'all ain't fooling me. Anyway, let me see. Uche, the VeggieTales broccoli head should have been. I always make my son watch VeggieTales. They're so wholesome. Should have been made to show up to the reunion. Netflix should tighten up the contract with future casts. Exactly. Especially the people that have the most story. Hell, we could have done without JP. He got to the reunion and still didn't say nothing. We needed the person who the season has been completely surrounded around. Like, okay, you came down to the barbecue, you want to sit Milton down, and then Milton read you a nerd, and then you left. Then you wanted to confront Lydia, and Lydia was like, I'm not putting up with this shit. Not this shit. I'm not putting up with it. So she gets up, she walks away. Then she tells all the women that you, in fact, cheated on her while y'all were in a relationship or dating. But you told Aaliyah, this is per Aaliyah, okay, because Aaliyah did her own interviews as well, that they only dated for about 2 weeks, off and on. You know, it was given off and on and on and off. That does not coincide with what you said on the show, because in episode 7, and don't think I forgot, you sat with Aaliyah and you said, well, you know, we were dating, then we stopped, and then I felt bad because she suffered a loss, which I'm still confused on what this loss is because ain't nobody said it. These are things that we need to talk about at the reunion. See, Nick and Vanessa, I'm gonna need y'all to watch the show. I mean, watch it when the show comes out. Don't watch it and try to do reunions for dummies and try to cram all the information in your brain right before the reunion airs. I'm talking about actually watch it week after week so that you know the questions that the viewers want to have asked. Now, Aaliyah did an interview with Cameron. Okay, now y'all know Cameron and Lauren from season 1, the couple that everybody aspired to after their season. That was the initial inauguration season of Love is Blind. He did an interview with Aaliyah, and that interview was better than the entire segment that she got on the reunion. She was able to say things. And what she revealed is she actually was telling Uche that she cheated after her man had cheated on her. So basically they were doing some petty tit for tat stuff. But the way that it was edited, it made it seem like she was just a cheater and Uche was scolding her. But there was much more to the conversation that we didn't get to see. See, and that's what I'm saying. And I just, child, Uche did take to Instagram yet again because people were like, Aaliyah said that you weren't attracted to her. Do you not like Black women? And then, you know, of course, he's like, I love Black women. I came for a Black woman. Black, 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 y'all. I'm blackity black, but black, black, y'all. Uche, we not buying it, honey. We not buying it, okay? We don't give a damn. Did anyone catch Lydia's facial expressions when Aaliyah came out? Babe, I sure did. And yes, I did. And yes, Cameron did so good with that interview. He did. So it did make me think, you know, maybe him and Lauren should be host of the reunion. Because now that would give it a different feel. Somebody who's actually gone through the experience would be able to resonate with the people that have gone through the experience. Yeah, I caught her facial expression. And I also caught how when Leah said that her and her and Uche dated outside of the experiment, did y'all see how Milton looked? Like, what? He dated you? Do you see how confused he looked? And I was like, I wonder what Uche said to Milton to make him look like that. Those are things that you need to be talking about. But of course, we'll never get the real child. So all we can do is sit up here on this live and speculate. Debbie said, yes, I did see Lydia's face. She was stressed and pissed. She sure was. Edwina said, yes, and Lauren is over them not filming women of color. She sure is. And you know what? They actually said that one of the ladies, she left because they were not highlighting her situation. And she was actually really involved with someone in the pods. And she was like, what is this? Every single season, the Black women are never shown. They're never highlighted. And then when they are highlighted, look at this. Highlighted for some mess with Lydia. Child, anyway. Hey, Shayna. No, did y'all see Lydia's face? Baby, she was a hater. She hated everything about it. I didn't like anything about that. I felt that Aaliyah needed somebody. I just wanted her to tag me in. Sometimes I wish I was in a movie, you know, or a TV show. I just want to jump through the TV and sit next to Aaliyah. And what else is going on? Now, she did hold her own, but I felt like she was on an island by herself. Those people hang out together. They go to bars and kiss each other in the mouth. These people still hang around with each other. Because when Stacey made that comment, oh, let's see if she shows up this time. Yeah, the joke's on you. Aaliyah actually did show up. Uche is the one that didn't show up. But he made for damn sure to show up wherever Lydia was going to be. He looking like the stalker to me. Honey, I don't know. It seemed like they the same person. They're a match made in heaven, if you ask me. And Milton, you getting all up in arms talking about, I do know Uche's character. He's not my friend. He's not my peer. He's not my equal. We don't care about none of that, sir. We don't care about none of that. Do you hear yourself? The same thing that you are explaining that Uche did to you is what Aaliyah experienced. So why is it that you should be given a round of applause because you went through something, but nobody wants to validate Aaliyah's experience and her feelings? So please zip it. Like, shut up, sir. Please be quiet. Miss Shug said Vanessa and Nick are useless. They don't even engage or ask questions during the season. And you know, Vanessa, baby, she give you that little look. She really needs to stop doing that dark eyeliner. She will look a hole through you. I said, oh, she looks mad. She always looks so mad. DJ said Aaliyah was very much on her own. They were all so excited when Taylor came out, complimenting her look and whatnot, but said absolutely nothing when Aaliyah came out. DJ, did you peep that? Because I sure did. And that's why she was sitting there mugging them too. You know what? Let me go back to that picture. Taylor, girl, you're cute, but let's go back to Aaliyah. And the way she was looking at them, and you know, she was really trying to keep it cool because she was like, "Well, Milton, I'm so happy that you stuck to your boundaries when it came to Uche. I was even clapping at the TV." But he gonna sit in her face and tell her, "Well, I mean, none of us got the experience that we really wanted. I mean, look around. Me and Lydia are the only ones that are married, and that is nothing to be excited about. And we didn't get any of the feels from the two of you. So who cares, child? Anyway." Crystal said Vanessa is mad because Nick wants to be in the Houston streets. Did you hear him talking about, I need to go to these Houston bars? She said, or not. Nick looked like he been and fell asleep in a bar, child. He looked like he go to sleep at 7 p.m. Do you hear me? Miss Nat said Lydia was pissed when Aaliyah said she received the same. Oh, she sure was, because she could not wait. See, that's the thing. That is the thing. See, Lydia always tries to take little digs and nobody's paying attention. Why did you feel the need to tell them that he texted you? But then when Aaliyah said, oh, he texted me the same thing, she's like, oh, yeah, Remember, you guys are just alike. She is you and you are her. You want to feel it. You want to love. Y'all the same person, remember? Baby girl said, Misha, why didn't they ask Lydia why she asked Uche to start from zero the first day in the pods? That's what I want to know. That's what I said when I did this little thing. She gonna try to lie, talking about if I had my way, Uche would not even be. He just wouldn't even be. Girl, yes, he would. As soon as you heard his voice, you said, how about we just start from zero? How about we just have a clean slate and start over? But he didn't want to do that. Or did he? Child, I ain't buying none of these people saying. None of it can be trusted, okay? None of it. Eat Well 23 said, we need some serious after the reunion interviews, especially with Milton, Lydia, Aaliyah, and Uche. Listen, y'all, I don't know if y'all need to campaign for me or what, but I really would love to interview these people. But when I reach out to them, baby, they leave me on red. It's like they don't take me seriously. And I'm just like, listen, I can actually conduct an interview and get the answers that I need to get from these people and ask the questions that the people want to hear. And I feel like they only afford those opportunities to a handful of people, and it's really not fair. You know, I just feel like once they get done with this stuff, they should be free to interview with whomever they would like to interview with. Okay. Because, like, basically, it would just be podcast style. If you go on a podcast, it's the same thing. Like, I need to interview some of these people. And don't think I'm not reaching out, because I am. I ain't scared to say, hey, I would like to interview you. Like that season when Michaela and Zach and Ryan, their season, they were supposed to interview with me, never did. Jacob, season 12, was supposed to interview with me, never did. They stopped them from interviewing with me for some reason. I don't know what the problem is, but I'm not going to mistreat them, and I'm not gonna allow the chat to mistreat them. So I don't understand what it is, honey. What is wrong? Like, what's the problem? Shayna said, you got to be in these people comments on IG. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, but the thing is, a lot of the cast from these shows follow me on Instagram. So I'm like, how you gonna follow me but don't even want to let me interview you? You're liking all my stories and DMing me and laughing and kikiing and whatnot, but then when it's time to interview, crickets. What is the problem? Like, I'm not understanding, honey. I'm really not. Maybe I'm not sophisticated enough, but baby, I'm not changing my channel. You better call Candy. Candy will tell you that I can do an interview. Okay, call over there and ask her, child. Jessie Wu says she asked her subscribers to reach out to Miriam to grab her attention. Okay, maybe I need to do that because Cheshire said your chat not even bad like that. We grown, okay? Like, and y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all know. Listen, we have a guest. Let's respect him, him or her. We ain't gonna be rude, honey. We'll get into it on the after party. We'll get into it on the after show. But like, yeah, why they won't let these people, like, what is going on? They do not need Andy, Lisa. Linda. They do not need Andy. Andy ain't gonna ask nothing of substance. That's upsetting that they keep stopping your interviews. They will be so entertaining and get to the truth. Yeah, because I really have some questions. Like, okay, all jokes aside, when I really decide to break things down on Patreon, I be breaking it down. When I tell you I be going into them people's lives and everything, like the teacher in me would not allow me to conduct an interview all ratchet and ghetto and tacky like. That's not even my style. So I really don't understand what the problem is. Like, what? CA for Cookie, thank you for the super chat. Milton breaking up with that girl gives me SK. I said the same thing, honey. Surviving SK. I had a whole expose over there breaking down all things SK. He couldn't be trusted, child. Carlos Kane. Carlos Kane shouldn't be the only one allowed to interview him either. Yes, Aaliyah. Hey, raindrops. We have Aaliyah in the house. I just played Carlos. Oh, child. I just played, child. Oh, honey, that's funny. Shayna said, I think someone said Jessie Wu got that interview with Miriam from Twitter. Child, let me follow on the Twitter. Listen, but I'm not finna be chasing these people up and down. Y'all see that? Y'all be over here. Stacey, I know you watch these reviews. Don't ask me how I know, Stacey. I know you watch them. Okay? So come on over here. Let me talk to you. Tell somebody who knows somebody who's gonna tell somebody. See, y'all come over here and talk to me. I don't bite. Okay? It's gonna be very tactful. And I'm gonna ask the pertinent questions. Well, I don't understand y'all. Child, what's wrong with y'all? Chauncey said, educators know how to be classy based. Okay, please tell them again. Please tell them again. I ain't gonna beg them though, child. My day is gonna come. My day is gonna come. It's fine. It's fine, honey. Because the people be seeking me out. I don't be seeking the people. Now, they leave me on red, so I just gave up. But I interviewed Deontay from what's the show, child? Love After Lockup. I interviewed him. That was my very first interview. Deontay gave me a chance, child. Then Candy came through. And then people promised me interviews and then they just reneged on them. And I'm just thinking to myself, why? What is it that you're afraid that I'm going to ask? Like, what's wrong with you guys? Child, I don't have time. Aaron said, embed your interview with Candy when you reach out as an example of past interviews. That's a good idea. Thank you, See Me Vlog, for the super chat. Yes. And you know what? Her page was private, but she accepted my request. And I was just like, ooh, okay. Maybe I should reach out to her and see if, she'll come over here and get to talking and whatnot. But I actually do want to talk to some of the cast members. I really want to talk to Aaliyah. I want to talk to Taylor because I feel like Taylor has been silent. I want to know what she felt about her experience outside of JP being mute. Because I don't think she really got a fair shake. I also want to talk to Renee. Renee, girl, tell me exactly why Carter and you were not shown on this season. Because if y'all had that kind of drama and he was bringing women back to the shared apartment, why didn't they show that? They live for drama. Like, what is wrong? Well, it's Tamika's money, and where is Aaliyah's justice? Where's Aaliyah's justice? Wifey Sloan said, now listen, you may have to chase him just a little bit. You ain't gonna beg, but maybe a little bit more DMs. But okay, I guess I could do a follow-up DM. Yeah, I guess I could do a follow-up. But they be straight up reading it, though. That's so offensive. My little feelings be getting hurt. I'm like, not you done read it. Child, at least say, no, I would like to politely decline or something. Not just read it and weep, honey. They don't hear me talking. DJ said, I need you to talk to Lydia because someone needs to get answers. Oh, me too. I'm be like, Lydia, I want to interview you. I want to talk to you. That's why they don't come. Never mind. Never mind. I know why they don't come. Oh, child. They ain't coming because I don't know how to act. They ain't coming because I don't know how to act. Oh, honey. Ain't it though, Veronica? Veronica said Milton is miles from Moesha. Goodbye. Goodbye, Veronica. Oh, Hey, Nick said Lydia ain't coming. I have tears in my eyes between Miles from Moesha and A. Nick said Lydia ain't coming. Y'all don't think so? I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. I'm not finna let y'all bring me down. Y'all so crazy. Oh, honey, I got tears in my eyes. Oh, honey. Lydia gonna be like, no, thank you. I don't care. I don't care. Lydia and her man with his activated curls juice, they ain't got to come. Oh, honey, you ain't never got to come. Aaron said, Lydia trying to get you kicked off YouTube as we speak. Now she trying to get me kicked off. Oh, honey. Sean said, I just watched a TikTok video about one of this season's contestants suing because of a complaint of SA. It's a lot of complaints though, because last season they were complaining about deplorable work environments and not eating, not being able to sleep. All they were given was alcohol and, all those alcohol induced fights and things like that. Now, I'm not sure what it's all about, child. I can't tell you, but I'm just saying that's what they were saying. Oh, child, y'all are so funny. Waddles, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my gosh, yes, Misha, you're having a conversation with Stacy would be amazing. You should ask her if her life flashed before her eyes when Izzy finally revealed his real credit score to her. I want to know what she was thinking when he was stuffing all them damn clothes in that suitcase. Sir, you ain't got no credit and you can't pack a suitcase? Like, oh, child, the ghetto. Oh, honey. Gigi said Lydia is fake as a $3 bill. When Stacy got somewhat emotional, her statement, I love you, baby girl. Oh, girl, Gigi. See, this is why I did this channel. Y'all have the same thought process as me. When she said, I love you, baby girl, I said, girl, shut up. I promise you, because that was so fake. Girl, just be quiet. Like, girl, be quiet. That's exactly how I felt, Gigi. Like, why are you piping up every time somebody say something like you were the mother of the women's quarters or something? Girl, go on, honey. Coco said they need to do a 35 plus Love is Blind. I think we might see some genuine love stories or genuine drama. How old are these people? No, they weren't no 35. No, the oldest person I think was 33. Me too, Chauncey. I was like, girl, shut up. I ain't say no hush. I said, girl, shut up. You know how you just get so irritated? Because it's like, it's fake and you just trying so hard. You just like, okay, girl, we know you happy you got your man and whatnot. Girl, just be quiet. I love you, baby girl. Girl, shut up. Anyway. EB24601 said after Stacy was snide to Aaliyah, I wish Izzy had been able to federline it. Y'all, please be quiet. Y'all, please be quiet. Oh, honey, she pissed me off talking about, let's see if she really shows up. I'm like, girl, you should hope somebody show up to give some zhuzh to this tired reunion y'all doing up in here. We're going back and forth between the cooking class and her kissing. This is the crazy part to me. Izzy dogged Johnny out, called her everything but a child of God, treated her like the scum underneath his shoe. Got together, but see, Stacy already felt something wasn't right because she was like, "Why do you keep talking about her? Like, why are you so riled up? Like, it's the emotion behind. Like, what is going on?" Because she already knew what time it was. And what did he do? As soon as they got, they took a little break, like Ross and Rachel. Shout out to Friends. You over here kissing Johnny in her mouth, and Johnny, You was just acting like you were waiting on your chance. What would possess you? What kind of liquor y'all drinking down at them bars that will possess you to kiss Izzy? And then after she kissed Izzy, he ended up running into Stacy again. This is the part on the reunion I didn't talk about. He ran into Stacy again when she was out with her mom and her family, and then they kissed. I said, ugh, all y'all just kissing each other, baby. Yuck. Honey, Oh, child, it's giving disgusting. Sean, thank you for the super chat. Milton's curls shook when he was. I'm finna go. I'm finna go. I'm finna go. The live over. Thank y'all for joining me. Not his curls shook. But y'all cannot say things like this because when I get a visual, I can't really laugh how I want to laugh. Oh, okay. Let me try this again. This is just ridiculous. Milton's curls shook when he was talking about Uche. He reminded me of Coming to America and that Soul Glow commercial. Look, that's what I said in that review. You know he was letting that soul glow, honey. Oh, child, not they shook. Yeah, he was pissed. He was pissed. Oh, honey. Monica said potential guests might make assumptions because they can't see you. They may not have the backstory like the opinionators do. But see, that's the thing. When I did that interview with Candy, I revealed myself to her. It's not like I'm just going to be like, you can't see me. Let's get to talking. I'm like, no. I want you to know I'm a real person and I'm going to treat you with kindness and respect. Okay, you come into my house, you're a guest. I am a very hospitable host. Honey, I'm going to have you a charcuterie board and everything. Don't worry. We're going to slow groove and slow boogie into it. But I definitely understand what you're saying, Monica. But, I would of course, I would let them know who I am. I'm just not going to be all creepy like, all right, here's a black screen. This is Interview is Blind. Let's get to talking. No, they got to at least give me a chance, child. Oh, honey. And if that's the case, why they be commenting and DMing me and stuff, child? You can't see me when you're listening to these reviews. Don't be making friends with me if you ain't gonna come over here and interview, child. I don't want no more friends. No new friends, honey. Shout out to Drake. Kendall said, did anyone peep how unhappy Lydia and Milton looked when Aaliyah said she was in a happy relationship? Now, that part I didn't see. I wasn't paying attention to them. I was only focused on Aaliyah and her happiness. I was like, oh, but I didn't like how they just glossed over. Like, oh, you're in a happy relationship? All right, here's Taylor. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait one damn minute. Aaliyah says she's happy. Let's bask in that for a moment. Just skipping on off to Taylor. Now, I like Taylor, but I'm just saying, child, the interview is black. Come on over here. I'm going to be behind a black screen. You're going to get to know my personality, and then we're going to do this interview, child. Shayna said, these seasons of shows were the worst seasons. Worst season of Love is Blind. Worst season of Ready to Love. I'm nervous for MAFS. Girl, it's not that I'm even nervous for MAFS. I'm dreading tomorrow. They gave me too big of a break. See, Married at First Sight usually don't be breaking like this. They broke too long. I don't even want to do it. I feel like it's a homework assignment. I am dreading tomorrow. It's all or nothing. I am dreading that tomorrow at 7 p.m. And then it's so intense in my house when Married at First Sight is on, baby, because don't come. Listen, the dinner has to be cooked. The child has to be quiet. Nothing can go on from 7 to 9. I cannot talk because that is an intense show. And y'all know I give it to you basically verbatim. So I don't have time for anything else. I have to focus. And I'm just not ready for that. I'm like, I'm not in the mood, honey. Izzy loved Johnny. He did. Sister Girl on Film said, I be trying to tell folks to watch Love is Blind Brazil. It's much better. Yeah, you know what? And I also heard MAFS UK is much better. Maybe I need to check those out. Mary Payne said, Aaliyah's Love is Blind Journey Part 1 is on YouTube. It is good. I'm Team Aaliyah. Okay, I got to check that out. I didn't even know she had a YouTube channel. You told me something. Elizabeth S. said, I'm tired of Dr. Pepper's already in the season. Ain't even, girl. And I just know these people about to get on my nerves. It might be good. I'm going to go into it optimistic. And like I told y'all, that's my baby. So I really can't let it go because that's the show that blew my channel up. It's like I just can't. It's like a bad relationship. I know it's not good for me, but yet I can't break up with it. Not just yet. We're going to see. All right, y'all. We got 6 more minutes on here, and then I'm going to wrap this thing up. Janine said, Love is Blind Japan was good. Their pods look better. They are so mannerable. Okay, I'm going to check it out. What y'all thinking about that Kiki Wise show? I watched episode 1. I thought it was pretty wholesome. I don't know if it's a show that I would review, but I thought it was pretty decent. I feel so bad for her little sweet baby, but I am happy that he got to come home. What y'all think about that show? K Wu 10 said Johnny got a thumb face and is always dressed like a mermaid. Not a thumb face. Danny said, I really believe that was all a scheme that Uche set up in attempt to get rid of Lydia, but it backfired when she got with Milton. Yeah, he wasn't expecting that. He was not expecting her to find someone. Because my thing is, if she is so bad and she's always on you, wouldn't you be happy that she's on someone else? I know I would. I would be like, oh, she finally found somebody. Thank the Lord. I was trying to let her down easy, but she wouldn't go. And then Lydia was out, hell no, we won't go outside his house. So, Shayna said, in 3 hours tomorrow. Oh, baby, I will not be watching no 3 hours. So I might talk to y'all when the wedding starts. I'm not doing no 3 hours. What? Say what? Yvette said, I loved Kiki's show and the kids are everything. Baby, them kids something else. Do you hear me? Cheshire said, Kiki White is giving me R&B Divas vibes. That's low. That's all I could think of when I was watching. Key to Success said, do you ever review The Bachelor? The Golden Bachelor is so good and wholesome. Everybody keeps telling me and I keep missing it. What day does it come on? Is it Monday or Thursday? Because if it's Monday, I might can do that. Nina said, I'm tired of Black women being the afterthought, the joke of the rejects of these shows. Yes, exactly. Like, no, I don't like that. Leah said the wedding episodes are too long. They are. You know, that's the one thing I do like about Love is Blind. It's a very accelerated show. And I feel like Married at First Sight should only be 12 episodes. Like, let's wrap this thing up. Because at a point, it becomes repetitive. And I think that's what burned me out because Nashville was the most repetitive season that I've ever seen. If I had to hear about Gina's damn salon one more time, I was going to scream. Okay. If I had to hear about old flat face not being attracted to Jasmine one more time, I was going to scream. It never changed. And I think that's what burnt me out. After 12 episodes, there's nothing else left to say. Let's get these, and we don't need to meet the family. We just met the family at the wedding. Like some of this stuff they need to take out. It's just crazy. Wait a minute, hold on. I already watched Kiki with her last husband. Oh, I did too. Michael Jamar. Girl. Joe Love 510 said the Golden Bachelor had me laughing so hard, and it's not even supposed to be funny, but I couldn't help it. I'm gonna have to look at it. It's on Hulu. Okay, when does it come on? Like what day does it actually air? AQ said Johnny had the worst shoes of all of them. Just throw them all away. Did she? Let's look at it one more time. I don't remember Johnny's shoes. I don't think I'll be able to see them. Okay, I can't see them. She looks like she works at Disney. I can't see her shoes, but yeah, she definitely does look like she work at Disney. Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. Can we get the game on your throwback channel? Yes, and I need to post on my throwback channel. I have just been neglecting it, and that's not good. Okay, in my opinion, say, hey, in my opinion, Thursday is when it comes on. Okay, I'm gonna look out for it. Okay, Thursday is good because I don't have shows on Thursdays. Eternal Paramore said, yes, please watch The Golden Bachelor. How many episodes am I behind? Like 2? Yes, Belle. She sure does, Aaron. She does look like Belle. She sure does. More for sure said YouTubers start having a different opinion when they interview the cast. You think so? You know what I don't like is when people try to befriend you to get a favorable review. I don't like that. I don't want to know people. Like, don't contact me. I don't be opening no DMs or nothing. I don't know. This how I feel about you, and I'm not changing it. I said what I said, and I ain't changing it. We're not gonna get together and kiki, and then I come over here, and then we friends and we cool. I don't like that. Mm-mm. Damn, I'm 4 episodes behind. Ooh. Hey, Breezy. Ronnie said, I think Black women need to not go on these love shows, or yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good point. Or not just be restricted to Black men. It's embarrassing now, just ridiculous. Because you know they're gonna play in our face every time. 3 episodes have dropped for the Golden Bachelor. So far, so good. Okay, I'm gonna go catch up. Sunkiss Desire said, where can I watch it for the free 99? I don't have cable. Laugh out loud. Let me put it in the chat. I can't say it, but I'll put it in the chat. Okay, there you go. All right, y'all. It is 9:30. We have been on here for an hour and 30 minutes. I gotta wrap this thing up because I definitely have to make sure that my son goes to bed on time. Because listen, he'll allow me to stay on here all night long, honey, because he like to party like a rock star. He has a night owl in him, just like me. So I gotta make sure he takes his butt to bed. So, anywho, I am going to wrap this thing up. Wait a minute. Shayna said, yes, agreed. I can't stand when my faves start being biased based off being friends with you. Yeah, no. Ain't no friends. Nope. Don't reach out to me. I don't want to hang out. I don't want to do none of that. Because I feel how I feel and I'm not going to change that. So I don't want to, I don't want to taint things. Because you can tell when lines start getting a little blurry. They tried to accuse me of that mess with Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm like, baby, let me tell you something. That was a 15-minute interview. You're going to get this smoke if I feel like you deserve this smoke. And that's just that on that. Look, exactly, Lanice. He got to get his 13 hours. He got to go to bed, honey. Anywho, I had such a fun time with y'all tonight. Our next live will be, what is today? Okay, so look out for Married at First Sight Thursday morning. Just like, as always, we're going to jump back into this thing on Friday. Please look out for Ready to Love, Make a Move with the 3 new ladies looking for love down in NOLA. You heard me. Saturday, those days are dedicated to my son. Sunday, I have nothing, but I may look at House of Villains. So I may put that review out. And then things are picking up. Also, Tyler Perry's Sisters is coming back tomorrow as well. So that probably will be out on Thursday or Friday. Yeah. And I think that's it. So anywho, y'all, thank you for the super chats and the cash apps. I greatly appreciate everybody. Thank you, Kimberly. Please like the live on your way out of the door. There were consecutively almost 900 of you on this live. We had a good time. We got into it. Y'all know my thoughts. I know your thoughts, and I love y'all for watching. I will catch y'all on the flip side. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace. Night, night, y'all.